Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information and Culture, has called on Nigerians to focus on the role of culture to create a veritable platform for dialogue which will improve human relations and engender societal development. The minister, who was represented by Mrs. Ifeoma Anyautaku, Permanent Secretary in the ministry, made this call at the World Day for Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development with the theme Cultural Diversity in the COVID-19 era in Abuja. The minister noted that the pandemic had limited physical activities by giving unprecedented opportunity to live differently and take advantage of various technological channels and platforms to foster cultural diversity.
Every society is shaped by its own distinct culture. We talk in culture, we talk of language, we talk of cuisine, foods, we talk of religion, we talk of fashion and clothing, we talk of architectural designs, we talk of music, and so on and so forth. Culture is a people's way of life and it reflects in every aspect of society. Nigeria is home to multi-ethnic groups with diverse cultures, and the country's rich and unique cultural heritage is an invaluable asset that has continued to serve as a springboard to portray our nation's image to the rest of the world. Despite our cultural diversity, we have continually forged a path to a stronger, unified, and indivisible nation. As we are all aware, the world is currently being confronted by a common enemy, the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has shaken the whole world, leaving in its wake death, debilitation, loss of jobs, economic decline of nations, and even forced adjustment to a new world order, otherwise called the new normal. However, with this pandemic comes a lesson, which is the importance of our common and shared humanity. While the world races to find a lasting solution to the pandemic, with various countries collaborating and working tirelessly to save humanity from this common enemy, the COVID-19. The vital lesson of our common humanity must translate into our national lives. Irrespective of our ethnic, our religious, political, and socio-economic differences, it is incumbent on us as good citizens of our great country Nigeria to put our nation first and share humanity first as well.
Also speaking, Mrs. Ifeoma Anyautaku, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, represented by Mrs. Rose Kwasen, Deputy Director, Department of Cultural Heritage and Industry, said the vision of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization has helped Nigerians to know the role of culture, adding that with this role of culture, Nigerians can create the right conditions for dialogue to enhance understanding and improve human relations across various strata of the society.
Today's celebration is a pointer to the important role of culture in not only shaping but also opening vistas of opportunities for people of different cultural backgrounds to interact and establish mutual understanding. Against this backdrop, I wish to emphasize that mutual understanding can be established only through dialogue. For only society to thrive politically and socio-economically, there is the need to leverage on the silent role of culture in promoting social integration. This year's event is unique as the world currently grapples with the COVID-19 pandemic. Even though the pandemic has limited physical activities, there is the need for us to take advantage of various technological platforms in showing and promoting our rich culture. The Nigerian culture has also served as a springboard for various artistic expression, from music, fashion, film, dance, art, and other forms of creative arts. Indigenous artists have contributed to leverage on our nation's rich culture to enthrall audiences, both at home and abroad, while also making a reasonable living for themselves, irrespective of the adverse effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the creative economy.